Hello everybody, today I wanted to show you what I've been loving for the month of May. I want to first apologize because I'm on dog duty, dog watch, so if she appears in the video or there's a weird cut and I started the cut like yelling at her, it's because she's trying to get to the window. Even though he's out back mowing, she's trying to get to the window because she loves my husband more than me. A lot more than me. Whatever. Anyways, let's not play favorites. Oh, we are playing favorites. That's right. The first thing that I want to talk about are my Anastasia Eye Shadows. I'm covering up my Makeup Geek ones because I just want to talk about the Anastasia ones for now. I've had these for a couple of months, I think, and I finally am ready to talk about them. I've finally given them a really good go, and I really want to tell you guys how much I've been liking them. Probably my favorite shade, well, I have two top favorite shades and then another one that I want to talk about. Excuse me. I really like Fawn. I really like this color. This is a really good blending kind of crease color to blend out the eyeshadows. And then I also really like Hot Chocolate, which is this shade right here. This is more of a cool toned brown opposed to let me put it down next to, what shade is that? Fudge. So this is Hot Chocolate right here. And then this is Fudge. This is more of a warmer brown and this is more of a cooler brown. I really like putting Fawn in my crease and kind of blending that up and out. And then putting Hot Chocolate more in the, directly into my crease and blending it up. And then the other color that I'm going to mention is Henna. This is a really pretty color. Oh, if I don't drop it. That would be terrible. So this is Henna. It is gorgeous, just a gorgeous rose gold, coppery, bronzy, just beautifulness. This is more of a shimmer. The other two were matte shades, and this is just a really pretty shade. I love putting that all over my lid. These shadows have been really good. They were creasing in the beginning, and I thought it was them. But then I went back and was using other eyeshadows and they were creasing, so then I decided that it was my eyeshadow primer. I decided it had expired, so I got a new one and I'm not having any problems now with them creasing. So those are my shadows right there. If you're wondering what the other ones are, I can go over them. This one is Macaroon. I'll hold it up here. Macaroon, Fawn, Fudge. Let me make sure that that's Fudge. Yeah. Fudge, Hot Chocolate, Aubergine, Brownie, right here, Henna, and I said Macaroon already, I think. They're all really pretty shades. I do dip into them quite often. And Macaroon and Henna are really good, they're good to put on your lid kind of colors. I don't know. That's where I put them. Moving along. I also wanted to talk about the Physicians Formula Super BB Insta-Ready, hashtag Insta-Ready powder. This has been a really good powder. I've used it a few times since my last video. I know I'm uploading on Wednesdays, but I'm filming all of these videos over the weekends. So I have played with this a little bit. I've noticed if I really use this dark shade, which is at the bottom, this hashtag Sunset, it does look way too dark, and that's with no tan. I think when I'm tanning, right after I've tanned the morning after, it would probably be perfectly fine. So this morning I kind of just did Nude Filter and Healthy Glow, the two top shades, and I think it looks good today. So the other thing that I want to mention is I do feel like it has a bit of a blurring effect, which is, I would assume, what we were going for with the Insta-Ready kind of thing. And I think this also has SPF. It has SPF 30 in it. The packaging's really nice. It's just kind of your typical Physicians Formula packaging. It's plastic. It's pretty simple. I don't think I showed this in the haul that I did last week, but there is a bottom compartment. You flip the powder up. You have a mirror and you have a little brush. I'm not going to use the brush, but if I needed to, it's there. And then that's the mirror. You can see my camera. Yeah, so anyways, they put a pretty nice mirror in there, and I think that's what makes it feel hefty. I think that's why their compacts feel pretty hefty. I think everybody's mowing their lawn today. Oh no, that's a motorcycle. Just kidding. Okay, The next thing that I want to talk about is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi highlighter, and I have it in the shade Light. I don't think I mentioned that in the haul, but I did put it in the description. But anyways, this has been really nice. It's just kind of, it has like a brush up at the top and you click it to get, oh! Alright, I just got that everywhere, all over my leg. Anyways, what was I trying to say? It has a brush before I dropped it. You click and the product comes out at the top. And I've just been applying this under my eyes, which is what I have on today. It's a light formula. I want to talk about another product that I've been using with it, but let me finish up this one. It's a light formula. It's very, it's not very heavy feeling. It's not cakey, and because I have it in light, it's definitely a lot lighter than my skin tone, so it kind of does help to brighten that area. So while I think it's good for brightening, I don't really know that I would consider it a highlighter, if that frightens anyone. If it's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be shimmery. It's not. It's very matte, but it is drying. Anyway, so what I like, that being said, what I like to use to apply it is a beauty sponge. This is the Physicians Formula Beauty Sponge. I think it's called a beauty sponge. It's very dirty right now. It has white powder left on it. So what I like to do with this is I like to get it wet and I apply the highlighter under my eyes, and then I go in with this when it's wet and I blend that in. I feel like these two go really well together, and I feel like that really helps. I think this probably helps with any like under eye situation, but I did want to mention that I have been using my beauty blender often, and I don't think I've mentioned this. I hope that I haven't mentioned it in a recent favorites. I didn't really look, but I just wanted to mention that. I've also been using it with setting powder to bake like my under eye. I'm just practicing with that, so I can't really talk about that too much, but that's why it's white. And yeah, I've just been liking it a lot. I feel like it's a hassle to have to go and wet it and then squeeze it out, but whatever. I've kind of gotten over it because I do really like the effect that it gives it. It's really nice. I just have a couple more things to talk about, and I should have actually probably gotten this out of the wrapper. Let me take that out. One of the other things that I want to talk about is the Tarte Little Mist Sunshine self-tanning spray. Now, as you can see, I don't know if there's a way that they have, like, they suck it out of the bottom here, but there are some air bubbles, but it looks like I've made no dent in this product. It's a clear spray, and it comes with a mitt. It's pink on one side, purple on the other. This mitt is super, super soft. Obviously not when you've gotten some of the product on there. It gets a little bit harder, but it is so freaking soft. So much better than their old mitt. Love it. I don't know if that mitt comes with all of their products nowadays, but the mitt that they used to have was not nearly as good. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this. Not only does it give me a good tan, and I haven't tanned in a couple of days, so don't go off of what I look like right now, but I like that opposed to the lotion that you can get by them, this doesn't have a color indicator, hence it's clear. So because of the color indicator, that was creating this dark stain on my sheets in the bed, because I typically spray or I tan at night and then wash it off in the morning. That's what I like to do. So I would go to bed and I would leave brown stains on the sheets because of the color indicator. And with this, I do not run into that problem, which is really nice. It gives a good tan. It's pretty easy. The only thing I don't like is that because it is a mist, it does go everywhere. And the only thing that I'm really noticing that to be bad is the fact I've kind of started doing this in the shower. So I get into the shower, it's dry, of course, I don't turn the water on, close the curtain, and then I do all of the self-tanning that I want to do, because then it's contained into the shower. The only bad thing with this is that you're stepping in it. So the bottom of your feet are getting a little discolored, should I say. I need to get a little bit better at that. I think if I just took, I've only been taking a wet paper towel to wipe my feet off, and it's not enough. So I need to take a little bit of soap and rub the bottom of my feet, but I need to be careful to not go up onto my foot, because I do take the tanning lotion down onto the top of my foot because I want that to look tan as well. So it's a little tricky, just like any self-tanner is going to be tricky. because when you get to dry spots, your elbows, your knees, your feet, it's gonna get more difficult. It gets a little complicated. But I like that this isn't ruining my sheets. So, I mean, it's doing the exact same thing that the lotion was doing, but it's not ruining my sheets, which I really like. So I just, you don't have to shake it up or anything, but I just spray it on, and then I use the mitt. Let me put it on real quick. And I just kind of rub it all over my arm. Now, I wouldn't do just one spray. I'd probably spray and do a little bit here, a little bit there, and then work it in, and then continue with the rest of my body. But it comes out a very light mist. It's not like a heavy mist, and it doesn't turn anything, or at least it hasn't yet turned anything in my bathroom a different shade, because as I would assume, it only reacts with skin. So anyways, the only bad thing is that you're stepping in it, and so your feet are getting a little, they're getting a little tan too, but they're dry, so it doesn't look very good. So I think really I just need to take a moment, wet paper towel, a little soap, wipe them off, and I'll be good to go. And then I think I will have perfected using this Little Mist Sunshine. So I just wanted to mention that I really do like it. And I use it with the Tarte wipes, the face wipes, as always. I probably don't need to. I could probably manage to use this, whatever. The wipes are a little expensive, but I love them. I wipe it all over my face, like I go back over spots, I make sure I don't miss a thing, and it just comes out perfect. It's just even, I can't complain about it. The last thing that I'm going to talk about feels really weird to talk about and kind of gross, but I want to talk about this. It's the Amope foot filer thing. I don't really know what it's called. I'll leave the name down below, but I've really been liking this. This seems so stupid, but I mean, most of the people watching my videos are probably girls, and they probably have the same problem that I have really dry feet. I have really dry skin, period. So this has really been very helpful. It doesn't take really like any, you don't have to scrub. You're just kind of holding it there. You take the cap off and twist this, and it comes on. And it might seem intimidating, but it's really not. It's really quite gentle. I think the pink one, or it's like pink or purple, is like the heavy duty one, and I thought about getting it, and I was like, my feet probably aren't that bad. There are probably plenty of people out there that are worse than me, so I just went with like the average normal one. And this seems to work really well. I'm really happy with this. I use it wherever on my feet it's dry, and I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's pretty gentle. I do that again over the shower because it makes a little bit of a mess. That's gross. Anyways, those were all the things I want to talk about for the products that I've been loving for the month of May. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also hit the subscribe button. I would love that. And until next week, bye. Try that again. Awkward. My setup is a work in progress. I was going to say a room in progress. What? Bye, guys.